Yeah, okay, get your laughs in. Come on, get your laughs in. I know that the Vegas Golden Knights fanbase here on YouTube does not like me. There are a few of you in particular that are always going out there and messaging me on Twitter, replying to my tweets, commenting in my videos saying, Lego, we don't like you, man. Stop talking about our team. You're just a hater of the Vegas Golden Knights. And you know what? I'd be lying if I said that wasn't the case. Long story short, plain and simple, I just don't like your team. Part of it is jealousy. I want my Vancouver Canucks to do well, and your team is doing well instead of my team. That sucks. But also, the fact that you guys have a legitimately good team, the way that your management is able to acquire players and actually make transactions that help out your squad, I'm jealous of that too. Now, of course, I've had a problem in the past with how this team has treated its players. Marc-Andre Fleury comes to mind, Robin Lehner comes to mind. The treatment of some of these guys has been very strange, and we've been calling that out ever since this became a problem, back when Marc-Andre Fleury was notified that he was traded via Twitter. But all off-ice things aside from the Vegas Golden Knights, your team is good, and I make videos tongue-in-cheekly making fun of that in a way, or poking the bear a little bit, as they say. If you end up commenting on my videos expressing how much you hate my opinions or you hate my commentary, then that helps me out because you're boosting the algorithm. That's kind of how entertainment works. And so, for y'all Vegas fans in the comments, you can get your laughs out, it's okay. At the end of the day, you should not be caring about what it is that I have to say because you guys won Game 1. Stanley Cup Finals, Game 1 conversation. We're not going to break down the individual goals. We're not going to break down the game itself. I'm not smart enough to do that. And in fact, I didn't watch most of this game. I had myself dinner with the folks, which was very pleasant. But even though that was the case, I did catch a bit of this game. I saw some of the goals. I saw the highlights. I saw the Adin Hill save. I saw the Mark Stone goal to make things 4-2. However, although this may be the case, I still wanted to make a video just kind of going over not the goals or the game itself, but just kind of the reaction. Because everybody on social media at the moment is freaking out about the referees. Oh, they're on the Golden Knights' side. The Golden Knights, they're going to be reffed all the way to the Stanley Cup. I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. How was that not a high sticking? Mark Stone literally was reaching over his head to knock it down. All this stuff going on about the referees and the officiating. But at the end of the day, if you're still cheering for the Florida Panthers, as I am, then you just got to remember the Panthers came back from down 3-1 against Boston. In 2018, when the Vegas Golden Knights were in their inaugural season, they had the 1-0 lead against the Washington Capitals as well. They ended up losing that series. So, ultimately, there is still hope for all of y'all hoping that Bobby Lou ends up getting that Stanley Cup hardware to his name. Of course, for all of you Vegas fans watching this video, you don't like it that I'm saying that. Okay, yeah, I get it. But come on, you guys won Game 1. Like, why not revel in the happiness of that? Like, you don't need everybody to like you guys, and there are way too many folks outside of Nevada that are cheering for the underdog Panthers as well. So, when it comes to this Game 1, I don't want to make any big rash conclusions and try to say that the series is over because of just a few goals and some great saves from Adin Hill, but we've got, at the very least, at least 3 more games to go. So, we'll see what happens as the series goes along. I also wanted to talk a little bit about scheduling, because I did make this point known in a video a few days ago, but that didn't really garner too much traction because it was not really marketed that way. Stanley Cup Finals series is going on right now, and I did have a few people reach out to me, ask me in the comments, ask me on Twitter DMs, hey, are you going to be streaming? Are you streaming for the finals like you had done in 2020, 2021, and 2022? And the answer is, I don't think so. I really don't. And part of the reason is, I said this a few times already, but I'll repeat the point just in case any of y'all are new and you're interested in learning about what happened. In 2020, it was really easy to stream because I was holed up at home. Everybody was inside. We were stuck in a pandemic, so I was inside, you were inside, everybody was inside. So there was a pretty good reason to say, all right, well, let's stream, because I don't have anything better to do with my time. I'm going to be watching this game anyway, and if we can make a few bucks with a bunch of other people watching this in their homes as well, then that's a win-win-win. Then in 2021, we had sort of a similar thing. The world hadn't completely opened up yet, but it was still closed off enough to the point where it was like, okay, yeah, we can still stay inside, we can still make streams. And plus the Habs went to the finals. And I think since most of y'all know that a good chunk of my fan base is Montreal based, it was a very good decision when it comes to YouTube views and the money and all the people coming in for the entertainment. It was a great, fun time. 2022 was a little bit different because the world started opening up. I didn't stream for the first, second, or third rounds because I was doing things outside. I was meeting people and hanging out with friends and saying, hey, like, we actually have an opportunity to explore the world again. And so I did that last year and ended up only streaming for the finals. Now 2023 is here, and things are even more opened up. I talked about this in the video a few days ago going over Sergei Bobrovsky, but there were some very impactful moments in my life that changed the way that I decided to view the world. And as a result, I'm using this time in June in Vancouver, where everything's opened up, where the beaches are free, where the streets are crowded with people more so than they have been in the past few years, to just say, hey, like, I don't want to miss any of this. Like, no disrespect to Vegas or Florida, but it's not like Montreal made the finals again. It's not like a good chunk of my own fan base's team made the finals again, and I'm missing out on oodles and oodles of cash by not streaming. And it's not even that streaming is a completely tax-free thing either. It takes 3-4 hours per stream per day to go out there and do the things that we had done when this would go on. And so, for me personally, I was like, okay, do I want to spend dinner with my family or take up 4.5 hours on a day, talk the entire time, and then get exhausted by the end of the day, only to have to prep for tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going out to the beach to play volleyball with a whole bunch of my friends. It's a very big reunion of all of us. So would it be more worth it to spend the amount of time continuously talking and talking and talking, maybe get a few extra $100 from it? Like, it would be a pretty good decision, financially speaking, but is it the right decision for what I need, for what my own personal life circumstances are? I've been trying to reinvent myself lately, and I've been using my time away from my computer screen in my bedroom to go out on dates, meet people, see things that I hadn't seen before in this city, other cities beside my own. You know, extra piece of trivia for y'all. I've went out on more dates from February to June of this year than I have for the entire rest of my life before then combined. I've really been just doing different things, and I'm super happy to be able to say that. It's just now, with the Stanley Cup Finals getting underway, I had to make the choice and say, you know what, am I gonna stop that momentum that I've built up for myself in order to do this 7-game series, or do I just want to keep on going? Keep on going with what I've been doing and still continue making videos every day. Like, we haven't stopped that. We're still making 3 videos a day, and that's always been the thing. It's just adding on an extra 3 to 4 hours of non-stop talking per game. I know what it's like to do that full time. We did that in 2020 and 2021. And in 2022, we kind of slowed it down. But this year, I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel like it's worth it to do that again. Not financially speaking, I'm losing out on money by not streaming. We get a lot of brand new people that come in, they watch the videos, they watch the stream, they like it, they subscribe, we get a lot of super chats, we get a lot of ad views. It's a really profitable decision for me to stream, but just for my own personal growth and what I'm deciding to do with my summer here in Vancouver, especially with the momentum we've built so far, I didn't really feel like that was worth taking a step back from that to get those few extra dollars that we'd be getting if we decided to stream instead. Plus the extra work for my voice and everything, it's just a little bit too much for me. So I know y'all were really understanding last time we talked about this, but I just wanted to reiterate once more why everything's going down the way it is and why we didn't stream for Game 1, nor do I think we're going to be streaming for Games 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. We'll make videos as it goes along, because that only requires me to talk for 10 minutes rather than 4 straight hours responding to y'all in the chat. But either way, Vegas is up 1-0. Just gotta remember, if you're a Panthers bro like I am, that they were up 1-0 against Washington in 2018. So we'll see what happens. Again, the Vegas Golden Knights are a good team, but I know y'all, your fan base really doesn't like me. It's okay. Not everybody has to like me, and that's all good. I get it. Talk in the comments, though, all your thoughts about Game 1. What are your thoughts on the Mark Stone goal? What are your thoughts about Mateychuk and his giveaway? What are your thoughts on Adin Hill, the save? What are your thoughts on Marchessault, Eric Stahl, shorthanded goal? Zach Whitecloud getting on the board too. How was Sergei Bobrovsky for you there? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Scrolls 99. And bye.